Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's playoff hockey coming to you from Rink 2 at the Canland Sports Complex in Etobicoke. In the round robin here in the U13 division, we've got the team in first, the Duffield Devils, facing off against the Vaughan Rangers. Some early scrambled play here. Duffield controls it, Sells takes it in. A bouncing puck, throws it around a couple of times and then fires it up the wall. Picked off by the Rangers. They look to come the other way. Vichuzio throws one around. It comes back. And DeChaza fires one on net. Turned away by Athasiniadis. Sells fires it down the ice, and that's going to be icing. Returning to the lineup tonight for Duffield for the first time in a while, defenseman Sean Shin. Great to see him back. Cohen wins it back to Serrani. Serrani fires one across. That gets picked off there by the Rangers. They try and set things up. Unable to really get it going. Scoleri, and then Cohen pushes it deep down the ice. And we got an icing once again. Face-off's going to be to the right of Athasiniadis. Cohen on the draw, wins it back to Serrani. Serrani chips one off the boards, just bounces over some sticks. And now Shen tries to grab it and chip it up the wall. A quick turnover, Athasiniadis covers that one up, and then a clearing pass, and McDonald takes it off his leg. He drives deep into the zone. McDonald fires one low and in the back of the net with 8:27 remaining. McDonald with the first of the game to make it 1-0 Duffield. Change in lines once again. Duffield playing, looks like they're going two centers, three sets of wingers, and a full complement of defensemen. Sells now in the corner. He tries to push it around. They bring it back to the other side. Oosterhuis grabs that and throws it back around. Deep in once again, and it looks like Mallow makes the save. $7:57 remaining here in this first period. Cohen on the draw. Flanked by Tennille Rodrigo and Matthew Luca. Kept in there by St. John. They push it around to the far side. Now the Rangers try and bring it out. Up the zone. Leung and St. John try and hold them out. They just keep them in. Now we've got Vichuzio. He tries the centering pass. That's picked off by Leung. Now DeChaza grabs it. He tries to spin away from everybody. It comes to the other side. Casey just tries to keep it in. They just get it past him, and Vaughan now tries to break up the other side. Bit of a stumble there. Now Vichuzio, he's in the corner. He tries to bring it out, unable to get it. And Leung grabs that, sends it up to Luca, and then across, just misses Tennille Rodrigo. Now they look to try and come the other way, looking to stretch the pass. They come out, and Athasiniadis covers it up with a quick glove hand save with 6:49 remaining here in the first period. Jennings and Smith on the lines tonight. Cuse is wearing the stripes. Sells now, tries to push it forward. They just got it, lands on Scolari's stick. He fires one just over the net. McDonald tries to pick it up. He sends it back to Shen. Shen back into McDonald. McDonald has it roll off his stick. Now he turns once again, tries to come back out into the middle. And Vaughan creates a turnover. Now they send it back to the D. They go D to the far side. Send it back once again. Just misses the defenseman's stick. He turns in the corner. And now they try and push it back around to the far side. Serrani, he fires one. McDonald tips it in front to make it 2-0 with 6:06 remaining here in this opening frame. Out to an early lead. Looked like there was a bit of a broken play, but Serrani swoops in, keeps it play, and then fires it on net where it's tipped in front by McDonald. And Duffield comes out 2-0 early. Now they fire it down and around the corner. Harris Peru goes after it. He picks it up, gets it out of the zone as it squeaks past the defense. Now the Rangers look at a centering pass. They send it up. The Chazic throws it in deep. In behind the net, they try and set things up. That's Vitolo, but they just get it back out. Now the Vaughan D fires it back into the corner. They send it around. Oosterhuis is over to get it. A point shot that just goes astray. And a head man, and now Cohen's in alone. Greer Cohen fires one, and the goaltender makes a big pad save. Now it comes back out. Lansfield grabs it. Lansfield drives wide, cuts back into the middle, and there's another big save by the Vaughan goalkeeper with 5:06 remaining. Draw gets pushed back into the corner. Sells looks to come out, just rolls off his stick. Now Vaughan tries to come the other way. They fire one, and Athison Yadis with a pad save pushes it back out. Now they chip it up to Luca. He sends it up the middle. They try and get out of the zone. Comes back now. St. John grabs it. He sends it up. They just get out of the way, and there's a big save by Athison Yadis. Now, Bonetti's in the corner. They send it back out. Marchese keeps it in. Sells now tries to get it out. Leung grabs it. Johnny Leung fires one high. And we got two kicks there, looking like a soccer ball for a second. A turnover, and now Vaughan tries to come the other way. Duffield tries to keep it going. St. John ran into the post, knocked it off its moorings, and that brings it play to a standstill with 3:59 remaining here in the period. Cohen now on the draw. They win it back. Serrani races over, tries to chip it up. Lippa tries to get it out. They send it across. Throwing back in deep. Lippa grabs it, sends it out in front. Now McDonald. He picks it up, tries to drive wide on the D. Comes back around McDonald. Fires one, and the goalkeeper makes a big save. He was aiming 5-hole there. And he covered it up. Face-offs to the right of the goalkeeper. Vaughan wins the draw. They send it around to the far side. Chip back there. Now they try and come the other way. Cohen quickly turns and sends it back. Scolari and McDonald go off. Get some fresh bodies out. Cohen tries to force them. Now Vaughan comes up. They fire one. Athison Yadis covers it up once again. And he'll just grab a whistle with 3:10 remaining. So we'll have a face-off to the right of Athos-Signatus. The referee says, nope, we're going to go to the left. The broadcast guy has no clue what he's talking about. Sells wins it back. Westover. Chased there by DeChaza, the pressure. Now they send it back to Marchese. He fires one. That's blocked by Lansfield. Harris Peru and his man go into the corner. The puck bounces around off the side of the net. Sells, throws it off the glass, tries to get it out. And they hold it in now. Vaughan looks for a centering pass. And Vaughan, he just fires it inches over the crossbar. Now they're back in the corner once again. Sells. Pushing in there. Benedi's in there. Now they try. Vitolo tries to bring it out. They send it back to the D. The D. Fire it back in. Westover grabs it. Good pressure here by the Rangers. Now Sells comes away with it. Tries to get around one. In deep they go. He looks for a centering pass. That goes off the blocker of the goalkeeper. And now they set it up and come out the other side. Trying to stretch the ice, they push it deep. That one goes down. No icing as it's waved off. St. John and Leung send it back. Now they come back across. Everything is going into the crease. You got to be careful. That seems to be a trademark play of the Rangers. They send it back out in front. Now Lippa. Lippa in the corner. Sends it in. Tries to hit Vachuzio. Sells and Vachuzio are in the corner. Now they spin away from everybody. Comes back out in front once again. This time Oosterhuis just hits the release valve and fires it down the ice to get a whistle. So with 1:24 remaining in the period, we'll have a face-off to the right of Athos-Signatus. Cohen and Chaz on the draw. They push it back to the D, in off the wall. They send it back out in front. The centering pass by Forrester just gets missed. Goose calls it with the net coming off its moorings. Now they win the drawback. Leung fires it off the glass. Now Luca, he's in alone. Matthew Luca, he fires one and there's a big save by the goalkeeper. Now Luca once again spins away, gets out in front, fires a low shot. Everybody has bodies down there. Now Vaughan looks to come the other way. St. John headmans it. Luca turns, fires it off the referee's shin pad. Now they try and come back the other side. Hughes calls two of them. Maybe he only calls one. Thought he was calling, I thought I could hear him say both of them. But I guess he was meaning Luca. So with 36 seconds remaining, Duffield goes on the penalty kill. Benedi wins that one, and they fire it just wide of the net. Scaleri races over with his speed. Unable to get it out. Now they send it back around. Serrani races over, and he fires it. That goes off a glove. And now they come away with it. Sells. Drives deep. Turns back. Oh! Sells goes down. Hard, but he looks like he's going to be okay. Athos-Signatus gloves that one. 3.4 seconds remaining here in the period. So we'll have a face-off just to the right of Athelstan Yaddis. Cohen and Vaughan on the draw. Cohen wins it back. Shen fires it up. The buzzer sounds. And the first period comes to a close with Duffield holding on to a 2-0 lead. They got 1:24 left here in this penalty kill. Sells jumps back out on the ice for this intermission, so he looks no worse for the wear. Everybody getting a talking to. I have the Whisper 2000 on tonight, buddy. The Scouts are out. Now we'll get an up-close look at Mallow here for the second period as he comes into the camera bay, basically. Vaughan's going to be going right to left on your radio dial. And obviously, we're hoping Duffield goes left to right. 1:24 remains. Vaughan wins the face-off. They push it in deep into the corner. Westover uses a quick stick to just quickly break it up. Now Cohen on a break. An odd man rush here. Cohen and McDonald. Cohen fires one, and that goes off the goalkeeper's blocker. And back in now. Vaughan looks to come the other way. Everybody goes back quickly. They get inside the blue line and quickly try and set things up. Then Westover grabs it, and he fires it down the ice. Forrest. Firestone sets up behind his net. Headmans it up to, I believe that's Lippa. Lippa sends it up. Now they drive deep. A big save there. They center it out in front. Sells blocks Marchese's shot, and it comes out to the far blue line. Firestone grabs it, sends it back up the boards. That takes an awkward bounce, and Sells is the beneficiary of picking the puck up. And he fires it out, just gets out of the zone. Now they back up to the blue line, try and set things up. Cut through the middle, and in they come. Driving wide. And just able to keep it out somehow. Now they come back. Cohen. Luca comes racing out. He's able to disrupt that one. And now they fire it off the boards just out to the D. Vaughan showing great pressure here. And a loose puck. And it looks like Lippa scores the goal to make it 2-1. They had the pressure on them. Oh, Vitalo. Lippa, not sure which one got it. They were both aggressive down there. With the penalty just coming to an end. Now we'll get things back underway here. 5-on-5 action. So with 13-17 remaining, they've got a 1-goal game. Luca wins it back to St. John. St. John takes a look, fires it off the boards. Hits Oosterhuis. Oosterhuis. And now Lansfield grabs it. Lansfield chips it off the boards. Down the ice it goes, but that one's going to go for icing. So face-offs to the right of Athelstan Yaddis. Sells gets tossed. Oosterhuis comes in 1-0, or 1 is 1 for 1 on the face-offs tonight with that big win. Now it comes around. Lansfield chips it off the boards, bounces off the defenseman, and then it rests just inside the Vaughan zone. They skate back in behind the net. They reverse course. Now they look to come up the right wing side. Missed the centering pass, a turnover there. And then Oosterhuis wisely just makes sure he's onside and fires it deep. Firestone now chips it around the board. It's kept in there. Now Sells looks to try and hold things up. Tenio Rodrigo creates a turnover. Now it comes back out. Leung, he fires one. That's blocked by the big number 91 for Vaughan. He looks like he's under a little distress as he took that one off the glove. Hopefully no worse for wear. Now Sells looks to headman, hits Cohen. He's in. Rear Cohen tries to break it in. Tenio Rodrigo comes after it. Now Cohen sets up in the corner. He gets held off there by Lippa. Now Sells grabs it. Sells in behind the net, turns into the corner. Takes a look. Sends a backhand in front. Vaughan holds that one off briefly. Shen tries to hold it in. Now Tenio Rodrigo. Cohen, he fires one and Mallow sends that one into the corner. Now they try and get it going again. Tenio Rodrigo sends it out in front. Oh, and one-timer just misfires there. A great attempt. Now they look to try and set it up once again. Luca sends it in front, just behind Tenio Rodrigo. Shen grabs it. Shen sends it back around. Tenio Rodrigo. And they're just able to hold it in. And now they get it back out. Vaughan comes the other way. And Athasiniadis snags it out of the air with that quick glove. Hey, Matt. Devin's up there. Now they look to set things up once again. They push it up and deep and down the ice it goes. And we're going to have our first power play for Duffield as Vaughan goes off for tripping. Referees come together to sort things out. So the face-off will be outside Duffield zone. Now they're going on the power play. Now Leung leaves it there now. Sells gains the zone. Sells comes across, circles in front, sends it back to Westover. Now Leung, he fires a low one, and that's blocked by Mallow. Now Leung, with one man all over him, sends it across. Hits Sells. Sells back to Leung. He fires a low one. That one is saved, and then they push it back in. Now they try and set things up. And we've got Larry going off for body contact. So we'll have 4-on-4 action here. The power play comes to an end with 9:47 remaining here in the second period. They win it back to Leung. He sends it across into the far corner. Vaughan tries to spin out of the corner and set things up. A trip play there and an offside. Vaughan lets the controller draw. Firestone sends it up the middle, misses everybody. Now they come in, misfire there. And then a huge save by Athison Yaddis. Now they come back out the other way. Cohen gets on his horse. He's holding up Firestone. Now he stops up in the corner, takes a look. Cuts back in the corner. Sends it back to Shen. Just bounces off Shen now. He just turns and fires it back in. Firestone looks to elude Oosterhuis. Oosterhuis is able to create a turnover there with Cohen. And now DeChaza tries to come up the middle of the ice. Cohen, he's able to come in. Greer Cohen, and he gets tripped up. No worse for wear there. They send it back to Shen. Shen fires a high one in, and Grozia picks it up. He sends it up to Vichuza. Now they send it up to DeChaza. He's in the zone. Tries to drive wide, and it goes around the boards. They're in behind the net, trying to set things up, and now Sells grabs it. Sells simply ices the puck. They've got 20 seconds remaining here in this power play. Mallow sets it up. And they create another turnover. Sells grabs it. He wisely just turns and fires it again. 8 seconds remaining in the power play. They reverse it to Merkese. He tries to send it up. Now they set things up. 25 for Vaughan. Pushes it forward. They hit the forward. The power play comes to a close. And everybody's back on the ice. A couple of awkward bounces and a free shot there, but Athison Yaddis comes up sharp once again. Now they're in the corner. They spin it out, taking a look. They go in behind the net. They try the centering pass. Miss shot there by Tennille Rodrigo, and then it bounces back out into the corner. They send it back to the point. The point man pushes it back into the corner. Now they come back out once again, and this time it just splits the D and comes inside into the Vaughan zone. Hooper sends it across to his partner. Now they try and come back on it. Send it back once again. Lippa. But Lansfield and Tennille Rodrigo are able to briefly hold it in. Now they try and drive wide. Westover holds his man off. Serrani comes back, and that one goes off the post and stays out of the zone. Now they come back the other way. And they get it out of the zone once again. Firestone now from inside his blue line tries to headman it. It's Lippard, who has just gotten out of the zone in time. Now they're on the far wall. Duffield going back on the penalty kill here with another tripping call. So with 5:53 remaining here in this period. So 5:53 in this range. Sells and McDonald up front. Looks like Leung and Harris Peru will start off the penalty kill. Harris Peru tries to keep his man out. Now they send it back up. This time we get it just out of the zone. Now they come back the other way. Duffield able to ice the puck. Now, Chuzio looks to set things up. Sells, pushes his man off, and they send it back in deep. Hughes calls Vaughan for a bench minor for unsportsmanlike conduct. Hey buddy, how are you? See Devin? Devin's just down on the other side, like at one of the tables, the round top. Okay. Sells and McDonald. They look to set things up. Now they try and come the other way. Chuzio fires one. They're able to keep it out of the zone. Now they come back up the other way. Leung. Johnny Leung breaks in. They just push it off, and then they send it back into the corner. Leung grabs it. Leung tries to get around his guy. Athos and Yaddis is down at the other end. So we've got 101 remaining in the Duffield penalty and 137 in Vaughan. Athos and Yaddis is down at the end. Hopefully no worse for wear. Coach Jacobs out there, he's got that bottle of magic spray. It's worked wonders all year. I know he'll check out the situation and make sure everybody's good. We got a full house here on a Friday night at Rink 2. Probably be the largest 50-50 draw that we've seen all year long in the playoffs so far. Looks like we're going to have a goaltender change here. Everybody checking on Athos and Yaddis. That's what you want to see. Beta comes into the game. He's checking his angles. So after a brief pause, Leung sends it over to St. John. He looks to headman it, just misses Cohen. And now Vachuzio sends a backhand in, and St. John over to Leung. Leung sends it back to St. John. He's got some room now. St. John cuts into the middle. Got an offside just on the far side. So now we got Cohen and Easter Heights with Shannon Westover out there. Wholesale changes all around for everybody. They fire it in deep. Send one out in front. Mao wisely covers up as Easter Heights. Was sniffing around. He thought there might be an opportunity to jump on a loose puck. He got on his horse and made the goaltender make the decision to cover it up. Sells. Pushes the puck off the wall. Tries to get it around. Now it comes back out. Sells grabs it. Sells comes in. Fires a hard one on Mao, and Mao covers it up. Big shoulder save. Looked like Sells was going between the arm and the body there. Thought he might see an opening. Try it all over again. They set it back up. This time, Metallo comes away with it. He fires one on Beta, and he covers that one up. Now we got 2 seconds remaining here. And the penalty to Duffield. He'll come on with that. Referee says no to that change. So we got a face off the Scoleri. He wins it back. They send it high and off the glass. Out of the box comes Luca. Luca picks it up, drives wide. Matthew Luca, centering pass, and Scoleri tucks it in to make it a 3-1 game with 3:43 remaining. Power play goal to Field. A set play. Leung spotted Luca coming out of the penalty box. He was able to hit him in stride. Luca carried it into the zone down the right wing wall, cut into the front, and he caught Scoleri, who was in the slot with his stick down, and he tucks it home. Now they look to set things up once again. Driving it in the zone. Cohen now. Cohen. Now Leung. Leung takes a look from the corner. Leung sets it back out. Across McDonald. He just misfires on the one-timer. Now he sends it back into the corner. He's got Leung back into Scoleri. They get their wires crossed a little bit. Lipper now tries to send it back up, and they just briefly hold it in the zone. Now they send it back. Leung has that one go off a body, and Beta covers it up with 2:52 remaining. Nobody's got a side. Our people are all sitting in the bar. It pretty much is. They look to set things up once again. We got a number of people coming up saying hello tonight. Now Sells comes in, takes a look, drives deep behind the net. Surveys the situation, sends it out to Shen. Shen tries to get back into Sells. He just fires it in and around the corner. Now Marchese comes around. Marchese sends it back out. Luca grabs that one briefly. Chuzio sends it out, but Shen holds it in. A tip shot there, just inches wide of the post. Harris Peru gets on his horse. He holds it in the zone. He sends it out to Luca. A one-time shot. And Mallow with a big blocker save. Tennille Rodrigo tries to hold things up there, and they spin it away and send it back up the middle of the ice. Vaughan sends it right back up the middle, and now Shen sends it out off the wall. Just misses there, and now back they go. Shen tries to set up his man. He's going to go off. It looks like for tripping here as Mallow races to the bench. And now they get the puck, and Sells touches it up with 1:35 remaining. We've got a tripping call. Hughes with that call behind the net. Both players came in, one from the left, the other from the right. They were trying to make sure that they didn't get a body contact penalty, so they kind of both stopped up. A stick got caught up in one player's equipment, and he went down. So we'll see what happens here. A great attempt there by Oosterhuis to get it out. Vaughan just keeps it in the zone. Now they're in behind. They send out front, and Cohen picks it up. Then he fires at the length of the ice. Mallow looks to set it up for Firestone. Firestone and Lipa get their wires crossed briefly, then they get it up to Lipa. He sends it up to the far side, but Leung breaks up that play. Johnny Leung now sends it back. McDonald fires one down the length of the ice. Mallow leaves it there. DeChaza in behind the net. Now Lipa, he sets up. They try and flush them out. And this time Cohen breaks it up and just sends it back for a few seconds. They get caught up there and they send it back into the middle. And this time Cohen leaves it for McDonald and he fires one down on net. Mallow sends it back into the corner. Now they look to set things up once again. Firestone to Lipa. They cut it across the ice. Now St. John fires it out. 5 seconds remaining here. Serrani holds his man off. And now St. John fires it around the boards. The buzzer sounds and we're going to skate into the third with Duffield holding a 3-1 lead. We're back for third period action. Mallow sets it up. Marchese goes in behind the net, leaves it for the forward. The forward tries to drop it back. They just get the wires crossed. They'll set it all up once again. Now they push it up. Pachuzio tries to outrace Serrani. Serrani gets it around, and that comes out. Vaughan's just able to hold it in. Now DeChaza sets it across. A bouncing puck there. Leung and Pachuzio go in the corner. Now they look to try and battle it out. And they push away, and that's going to do it. Got a tripping call coming up to the Vaughan Rangers with 14 remaining here in the third period. Two big bodies were vying for the puck there. You knew they weren't going to let up on each other. Okay. The referee made the call. Now they look to set it up. Tennille Rodrigo tries to get things going. He's in the corner. Sends it back in for Luca. Tries the centering pass. It comes out to Westover. Westover now. Chips it off the wall. Tries to hit Sells. Now Westover walks the line. Into St. John. Just misses him. Now Tennille Rodrigo, and they set it back up. Into the corner. Tennille Rodrigo spins away from his man. A one-timer miss there. It comes back to Sells. And then Westover blasts one, and that goes off a body. And now Vaughan pushes it deep into the zone. Westover goes back for it. Sets it up. Sells. Has it roll off his stick. Tries to get through the other end, but Lipa grabs it. And now St. John. He looks to settle things down. St. John sends it up. Westover tries to headman it for Sells. Sells gets through a couple of guys. Now he comes into the zone. fires one on net there. Big glove save. They overskate the puck. And Luca was the beneficiary briefly. And then they fire it down the ice. Beta comes storming out. He sets it up. Now Leung, Johnny Leung, from his own zone. He's got some space and he's got some speed. He goes deep into the zone. Now Leung sends it back out to Cohen. They're just briefly able to hold it in. Now they look to turn and fire one the length of the ice. Beta tries to push that one forward. Now they get it up to McDonald. McDonald. He gains the zone. Tries to push it into the middle. Just misses a hard charging Scoleri in front. Now Scoleri tries to spin away from his man. Now they come back the other side. They push it around. Cohen, he fires one on net. And now covers that one up with 11:48 remaining here in the third period. Face-off will be to the left of Mallow. Now Vaughan wins a draw. Push it from D to D. They send it up the middle of the ice off to the right wing side. Now they try and center it up, but Sells helps break that up. Shen now charges over to the wall. He's joined there by Lansfield. Lansfield comes away with it. He gets out, gets to the red line, and wisely fires it down the ice. Oosterhuis goes after it. He picks it up. Oosterhuis in behind the net. Couple of guys on him. Gets rubbed out of the play there. No worse for wear, says the referee. And now Vaughan comes charging up the right wing side. They fire it in. Serrani grabs it. Serrani looks to headman it. And he hits Oosterhuis, who tried to hit Sells, charging down the slot. A close call there. Shen holds the line, dumps it into the corner. Now Vaughan grabs it, tries to settle things down. They push it out to the middle of the ice where Shen grabs it once again. And this time they fire deep. Beta just pushes that one forward. This time he's figured out, I'm not going to try and fire it. And now another turnover. They come in the other side. Cohen tries to center it, just couldn't get it over the outstretched legs of the Vaughan defender as he dove to block the passing lane there. 10:22 remaining here in the third period. Cohen wins it to Luca. Back to Leung, and he fires one just wide of the net. St. John rolls over, maintains the line there, and sends it in, and Cohen pushes it deep. Tennille Rodrigo sends it around. Now Leung, he tries to keep it in. Tennille Rodrigo spins away with it, and he just gets caught from behind there. A great defensive play by the Vaughan forward. And now just trying to hold it in. St. John taps it forward, and it just gets out of the zone. So 9:53 remaining. Both teams make a full line change here. They send it back. Westover pushes it in. Now the Vaughan forward, or D, pushes it up to the forward. Paris Peru keeps his man to the outside. They just dump it in deep. Westover sends it around. Now it comes out of the zone. Scoleri comes away with it. Nathan Scoleri. He fires one, and Mao makes a huge glove save with 9:31 remaining to keep it a 2-goal game. Sells sends it back. Westover, he pushes it in deep. McDonald tries to skate into it behind the net. Now Scoleri grabs it. Scoleri, a couple of guys on him. And Vaughan tries to throw it up center ice. Now they send it around the other side. McDonald now reverses course and goes the other way. Westover. He fires it deep and into the zone. Sells goes in for it. Sells just has it roll off his stick, but everybody was coming off the bench, so it was a wise play to kill some time. Now Serrani, he fires one on net. Mallow makes a save. Lansfield picks up the puck as it was sent out. Now it's out to Shen. Shen, he turns to try and fire one. It bounces around, up and down, and the referee says, enough with the shenanigans. Blowing the whistle. That bouncing puck is not going to settle down, and I'm just going to call the play dead. I think Mallow had it underneath him, so wise play there. Cohen on the draw. They push it forward. Now Cohen tries to set it up behind the net. Tries to spin out in front. Mallow's got the pad down. He cuts off that angle. And now they throw it back in deep. Lansfield goes in for it. Oosterhuis is right there. Oosterhuis, he fires one just. This is the far side. Shen tries to keep it in. That goes off his skate. And Lansfield now keeps his man at bay. He's got two all over him. And he still comes away with it. Back to Shen. Shen fires one. Bounces, just pokes it way out the other side. Serrani, now Cohen, and Oosterhuis once again. Oosterhuis is right there. And now Lansfield, he just holds them at the side wall. Now they push it around. Shen sends it back to Serrani. Serrani now, across. Shen tries to chip it up to Oosterhuis. Now it comes back out. Shen sends it over to Luca. Luca goes far side. Just out of the reach of the defenseman from Vaughan. And it crosses the far line. And the referee says that was enough for icing. 7:05 remaining. Smith is going to drop it here right in your living room. Sells on the draw. They push it out. Leung. And Vachusa tries to get it out to Mello. And now Tennille Rodrigo headmans it for Sells. Sells. He fires one. That goes off the foot of the defender and wide of the net. Now they're in the corner. They look to try and settle things down. Vaughan looks to come out of the zone. Up the left wing side, Tennille Rodrigo creates a turnover. He eludes one. Now he comes in the zone, fires a shot off the blocker of the goalkeeper, and then Sells grabs it. He fires one just over the net. Now, Tennille Rodrigo gets upended in the corner. Referee says, play on. St. John goes back for it. St. John in the corner. Leaves it for Leung. Leung reverses course to Luca. Luca now takes a look. Just rolls off his stick. He regroups and sends it back to Leung. Then they send it back up to the far side. Now, Tennille Rodrigo. Driving wide, blows a tire there. Now Sells grabs it, tries to throw it around. Leung looks to corral it. A bouncing puck is not going anywhere. Luca sends it up to Tennille Rodrigo. This time he fires it deep and in the zone. Everybody gives chase now. They send it back around to the far side. Bounces off stick, now comes back. Harris through to Westover. Westover throws it off the boards. Now they try and drive in. That's Mercasi. Mercasi looks for the centering pass. Bouncing a big pad save there by Beta. And now they look to try and come back the other way. Vaughan applying some pressure here now. And now McDonald grabs it. McDonald tries to chip it off the boards to Scoleri. And Scoleri, he maintains the puck, sends it into Cohen, and he goes high and in the back of the net. Greer Cohen with a beautiful goal to pick the top corner to make it 4-1 with 4:54 remaining. McDonald was able to hit Scoleri. Scoleri danced his way across the blue line, backwards, kept it going forward. Cohen came down the slot and he hit him, and he puts it home to make it 4-1 with 4:54 remaining. Sells looks to control the draw. Now Shen pushes it up to Oosterhuis. Oosterhuis hits Sells. Now they try and come back in. This time they bring it back out. Serrani stops him at the blue line there. He looks to set it up the middle of the ice. Vaughan creates a turnover. Now they send it in deep into the zone. Serrani chips it off the boards. Lansfield, he's happy to get it out. And he gets taken down. We're going to have a tripping penalty. Yep, coming here to the Vaughan Rangers. Lippa's going to go off for 2 or less with 4:19 remaining. Luca Sells and Tenio Rodrigo with Leung and St. John. Now they send it around. Luca, he's in behind the net, looks to settle things down. Sends it back to Leung. Leung walks the line, back into Luca. He spins into the corner, fires a low shot off the defenseman's, or the forward's skate. Now they come back once again. They'll try it all over again. Fires that one off. Mallow's blocker, Tenio Rodrigo, settles it down on the other side. He looks to spin away, cut back into the middle of the ice. And this time they push it out and just get it past St. John. Leung now on his horse, goes back for it. Johnny Leung. He sets it up behind the net. Leaves it for Luca. They go across to Tenio Rodrigo and up to Leung. Just misses there. Now they try and come back the other side. High stick is the call. So we'll have a face-off deep in the Duffield zone with 1:02 remaining in the power play and 3:21 here in the third period. They push it back, they race out to the point. That hits a body, and then Westover tries to grab it. He's in a puck battle with Bonadi on the boards. He tries to come away with it. Now McDonald tries to grab it and set it up. McDonald sends it back to Westover. Westover now has that go off the forward, and they're going to have that's going to do it for the power play. Westover's going to go off for hooking. Nothing worse than getting charged at hooking in Etobicoke on a Friday night. 2:50 remaining here in the period. Now, Vaughan looking for some 4-on-4 action. They're going to try and close the gap here. Harris Peru over to Shen. Shen looks to send it off the glass. Hits Cohen. He drives in deep. He fires it. He was looking short side again. Now they'll just fall back, happy and content to let them come to them. They know there's only 3 seconds left in the power play. They got to keep an eye on the guy coming out of the box. And here they come. Vaughan drives deep. Harris Peru holds them at the line and forces them to dump it in. Shen tries to drive it around. Shen now with a couple of guys on him. They send it back to the point. over to the far side. They fire one. They chip around, and Beta comes up with a huge save with 1:55 remaining here in the third period. They collapsed in front of the net, cut off all the lanes. They wanted to make sure that they boxed everybody out. It was a wise play, and Beta jumped on the puck. Tuesday and Sells on the draw. Sells gets tossed for bad behavior. McDonald just wins it back to Beta. And then he says, Sells, go back in and win the face-off and don't get kicked out again. He'll do it all over again. Sells holds his man up. McDonald chips it deep down the far end. 55 seconds remaining in this power play for Vaughan. They look to set things up. Now they drive wide. Using their speed, they come in the zone, hit the far side, and they hit the far corner. With 1:29 remaining in this game, a power play goal for Vaughan. They executed the breakout perfectly, and they found the man on the far side coming screaming down, and he was able to keep it just inside the post on the far side to make it 4-2. Special teams are the name of the game in the playoffs. You just got to be careful. Vaughan's going to call a timeout here. They're going to try and apply some pressure in the final 1:29. Jennings over there between the benches, keeping an eye on both teams, making sure nobody's cheating and listening into conversations. They both break. They'll be at center ice. You can hear the excitement in the crowd now. It's turned up a notch or two. Now they look to settle it down. They push it. They gain the zone. Try and get around everybody. Leung pushes it out of harm's way. Lansfield gets it out to center ice. Now Vaughan looks to try and break in the zone. They've pulled the goaltender. Leung once again holds them up at the blue line. Now they go D to D. Vaughan, they come out this left wing side. Fire it in deep. Leung goes back for it. Johnny Leung sends it out, and that just gets out of the zone. Lansfield just misses. Then he goes off to get a fresh body out there. Tennille Rodrigo comes racing out. Now Vaughan comes up the middle of the ice. 37 seconds remaining. Leung holds the Chaser to the far side. He tries to hit Vichuzio coming down the far side. They missed that one. And it comes out. Mercasi into the Chaser. Now they send it back once again. Mercasi, he fires it, and that goes wide of the net. This time, they're able to get it out. Holding them to the outside. Bondade, he tries to hit them in the slot. Now it comes back out. Luca leaves it for Tennille Rodrigo. It goes out of the zone. The buzzer sounds, and Duffield goes to 4-0 in the opening round robin of these playoffs. We want to thank you all for tuning in. We look forward to bringing you action on Sunday when Duffield returns to the ice. Wherever you're watching from, thanks once again. Good morning, good evening, good night. Elvis has left the building.